know. I left you guys on a massive cliffhanger yesterday. So basically what happened yesterday is we started up the car for the first time, ran it for about 5 seconds. I looked down into the car, noticed a bunch of oil coming out, and I was like, all right, we got our first startup out of the way. I know the car runs. I'm happy with that. Bobby and I looked over the car for a while. I figured it was going to be the valve cover that was leaking. It ended up just being the oil feed line for the turbo. Banjo fitting on the head, a little bit loose, tighten that up, and we just left the car like that. So what we have to do today, guys, we need to put the turbo heat shield back on, intercooler back on, fire it up, make sure we don't have any leaks, top off all the fluids, get the front end all back together, have a ton of stuff to put back into the interior as well. I think those airbag connectors are supposed to show up today as well, so we can get the whole interior 100% together. First things first, let's get the engine bay all back together. Intercooler, heat shield, get it back on, fire it up, make sure we're good to go. All right, so we got the radiator back on with the heat shield, and we are adding coolant right now, and it looks like our radiator has a crack or a leak in it. We only put a tiny bit of coolant in this yesterday, and then I was like, all right, let's just fire it up real quick, make sure it runs before we fill it all the way up. And clearly we got a leak somewhere. That kind of sucks because I was really trying to drive this car today. Hey, I'm looking for a radiator for a 2019 Subaru STi.
WRX STi?
Yes.
It's available. I have to transfer it from my warehouse, so it takes me a few hours to get it.
Yep, that'll work. All right, so we got a radiator ordered up. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one out real quick to make sure it's nothing that I'm missing. I know it's not coming from one of the hoses. It's behind the radiator fans. So yeah, let's strip this guy out and see what's going on. All right, so here's a scoop. I sent Bobby in. She's gonna grab the radiator after she gets off work and bring it by here. So in the meantime, we can still do a ton of other stuff on the car, guys. We have to put on like the bumper beam, windshield washer, reservoir, bumper, headlights, fenders, hood, a ton of other stuff. We still have so much to do in the interior as well. Let's get to work. Let's start banging some stuff out, and hopefully we can get this car nearly completed by the time Bobby shows up with the new radiator. Alright guys, she is starting to look like a car again. The goals today is to get obviously the car up and running and driving, and we are trying to get this thing complete and ready to go to the paint shop. So I'm only bolting on the fenders with a few bolts. I'm guessing when it goes to Bobby's dad's shop that they are probably going to pull off the panels to spray them. I don't really know. I know they are blending into like the doors and whatnot, but they definitely do want the whole car there. So the last body panel we need to get on today is the front bumper. I'm going to pull out the bumper, get it completely torn apart, the grills out, the fog lights out, the front lip off. Just a bare bumper, so it's much easier for them to do whatever they need to do to get it painted. All right, we're all done with the exterior. Let's do some things in the interior real quick, and then Bobby's on her way over right now with the new radiator. We can get this thing back on the ground, obviously get the wheels on, fill it up with all the fluids, make sure we're topped off, and we need to head into Northwest Auto Glass to get this windshield replaced. I was hoping they would be able to come up here, but it's such a far drive that I think I'm gonna try to drive this car down there. It's gonna be a little bit sketchy because this windshield's really, really bad, but I think we can get it done. So on the interior, we just have to install that center console section. We had it out for when we had to get the airbag module out and the transmission as well. So let's get all that thrown back together. The clips for that airbag still have not showed up, and I really don't want to drive without that airbag, but if it comes down to it, that's what we have to do. We just got the interior all wrapped up. I love this interior. It is so freaking nice on this car. Not gonna lie guys, I think I prefer this interior over the Evo 10's interior. All we have left is radiator, antifreeze, and the wheels. And look who is showing up right now. Yay, Bobby's here. You got the goods?
I got the goods. Hoss, what do you got a brown spot on your nose for?
It's from poop.
Splashed up on your nose?
Can you get it off?
With my tongue. It looks like coffee.
It probably is coffee. That means I probably had this
Ew.
I probably had it on my nose all day. Bobby has to poop, I think. Let's make sure this is the right one, guys. Looks about right. All right, we got the new radiator in, coolant is in, oil is in, gear oil is in. We still have to do power steering fluid and bleed that, but other than that, we should be able to fire it up. Give her hell. Make sure she don't leak this time. So we have a little bit of smoke from that oil leak we had yesterday, so that's burning off the up pipe, and we do have one really small exhaust leak. Coming from right there. So we'll have to swap that gasket out, and other than that, we should be good to go. No other leaks that I see. It sounds good, it sounds healthy. All right, so here's the plan, guys. We're gonna just keep this thing idling, throw on the wheels, get it on the ground, probably let it idle, I don't know, another 10-15 minutes, and then shut it off, check all the fluids, and then we can take it out on our first drive. Actually, one thing we got to do first is the power steering, so I'm just gonna do that right now. Super easy to do. We will have a check engine light. I don't know when it's gonna pop on, but I know it will pop on because the air pump delete, so we're gonna have to delete the codes for the air pumps as well. But it's not on yet. We do have an airbag light. That airbag right there is still missing. Other than that, we're good to go. The bumper's currently held on by 2 bolts, so let's hope she don't fly off. She's a little warped. Guys, we gotta take apart this door because I know they're gonna be blending onto the door. So we're gonna pop off the mirror, seal, probably the door handle so we can actually get into it. Bless you.
Thank you.
But yeah, we're almost ready to go for the first drive. It's kind of exciting. Check engine light finally came on.
Don't pull the wiring out.
That. It's definitely illegal to drive without a mirror.
Just leave the mirror on. They can take that off. They're capable of that, honey.
So should I just leave it all?
Yeah. The door's fine. They can do that.
We already have a busted ass windshield.
Say it, Devin. Say it.
Ready for the first cold start for the boys? Are you ready?
Been ready. Woo. So quiet. Wow.
It moves.
That's always a good thing.
That means my drive-by mod works.
Do you have all the wheels tightened down and
I
everything?
think so, I can't tell.
Sexy little girl. Yes, her name's Gary and she's a girl.
Damn. First time out of the shop, somewhat complete. All right, so very methodically and strategically, we're gonna drive this car to the windshield shop. I wouldn't recommend it. You can't really see out the window and it doesn't have properly working airbags, so don't do this at home. You wanna drive or you want me to drive?
You can drive, but you want to see a really cool mod?
Yeah.
Watch.
What? It goes up and down? That's lit.
I was like sitting all the way up here and I wondered why I felt like a goon and then I went low.
All right, we gotta go.
Okay, I'm really sorry. I'm having so much fun.
Like I said, guys, don't try this at home. This may be stupid, but we gotta get this thing into the windshield shop and to the paint shop. I'm so surprised. My wrecked rebuild actually works. Guys, this has been really stressful. I've been waiting for one of two things. Number one, just waiting for the windshield to collapse on my face. Number two, get pulled over by the police because I can't see out of the windshield. But we're almost at the window shop now, so I think we should make it there just fine. Should I just pull it in? All right. I can't really see you, bro. I know, dude. It's pretty bad. I didn't feel like putting it on the trailer. I'm like, I'm just gonna try to drive it and not get pulled over.
Yeah, right. Goodness, I didn't expect you to drive in by yourself. Trailer it over.
Yeah, I just didn't feel like
Yeah, you can open up by yourself if you can fix it that quick.
You made it. How did it look driving on the road?
Kind of ugly.
Pretty whack? All right, so we made it here to Northwest Auto Glass. When Bobby called the dealer, they said that it was not heated and it didn't have the other thing. What was it called? Eyesight. Yeah, I didn't have eyesight, but we got here and they said it is heated, so they have to go around and grab a different windshield, come back and put it in the car. You want to drive it?
Uh-huh. I like to rip on roads, mostly.
I understand.
Do you hear me?
Yeah,
And you got excited?
kinda.
Okay.
It's pretty quick. But the STi is faster.
STIs, well, Evos look better than STIs. And especially the back end. On Evos, they're fatter. They have a fatter butt.
Kind of like mom?
Uh-huh.
I understand.
And like your butt is like the STI. It's small and squished.
That car has so many lights on the dash as well. We have airbag, traction control, hill assist, brake light, ABS, check engine light. Check engine light's easy to fix, but everything else may be related to that missing airbag. So I don't really know. I don't really care. I just want to get like the windshield replaced, all the paintwork done, and then we can figure out all the little issues from there. What's up?
Sad.
Goodbye, windshield.
When I called Subaru, they couldn't find the VIN. I kept on reading it off to them, and they said they never found it, so they were just guessing.
Oh, so much freaking better. We can actually see. So we got the windshield replaced. Huge shout out to Northwest Auto Glass for getting that done. I'll have them linked down below if you guys want your windshield replaced as well. But now we are at the paint shop and Bobby's gonna paint it.
Yay! Or my dad.
Or Bobby's dad might paint it as well. I don't know if I'll be filming much of anything at all of the painting process. So if I don't, this is gonna be the last time you guys see this car until it looks perfect. So take a good look at it.
It's just like so sexy back there, and then you walk up here and it's just like, ooh.
That's a pretty good explanation. Bobby was saying something about Evo 10's butts being bigger. Let's go take a peek. You think so?
Look how much fatter the Evo.
Babe, your car's low. You have like, you know, some flaps on her.
I like the tail lights, I think.
I do like the taillights of the Evo. That's the shape. Sorry for knocking down. I like the shape of the tails better.
Yeah, I think the tails on those ones are just like really little. And
I really like how the license plate's lower down on the Evo 10.
Oh.
It's a weird little thing, but I do like it better. I don't know. Drop a comment below. What do you prefer?
Oh, didn't know you're filming.
I got here, and they thought all the prep work was already going to be done, which I did not know. I didn't want to like.
Told me.
Your dad told you?
Yeah, to get it done, but I thought prep work meant taking off the plastic.
Oh, so Bobby knew, but she didn't relay to me.
I messed up.
But I'm gonna come here tomorrow because it's too late now. But yeah, I'm gonna come here tomorrow, and they're gonna show me all the ropes with prep work, sanding, maybe painting. That's a nice BMW. Looks really good. Damn. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up today's video right here, guys. Subaru is running and driving under its own power. Still needs a lot of little stuff. All the main stuff is getting done as we speak, though. As soon as this thing's painted, yeah, it'll be sick. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. I'll see you tomorrow.